this is what's going to stop you from being president. What have you done? Oh, Jesus. You know, now it can't be. It's not necessarily just what have you done, because what's going to keep you out of heaven was what have you done,
dude? If you've even had like phone sex, the fact that they can record
exactly
it,
what documented thing have you done? I know Bill and I talk quite a bit about porn. I mean, I'm finished, dude. The porn I have bookmarked on my internet.
All they would have
now,
to do if we were running for president, all they would have to do is just take those audio clips of when we were just doing the bad black comedy with the black hurricane, and you just don't do the setup.
Al Franken, like whatever he was running for, he had to like do public apologies because they drudged up like some of his old comedy bits where he was like making fun of women or something.
First of all, you never apologize for. Once you apologize, then on some level you're saying like you meant it.
Yeah, you're done.
And what you should say is, all you got to say is, look, I'm sorry that you decided to take comedy seriously.
The most fucking gangster political.
He didn't win, dude. Fucking Hulk Hogan won, or fucking.
I don't even know what he was running for, dude.
Or no, was it Jesse the Body won?
Here's the problem with him. He's too dangerous of a liberal. Like even the Democrats, you know, he's the guy where you're like, all right, dude, settle the fuck down.
You know what means dangerous? He actually wants to get things done.
Yeah, he's like real hardcore, like, you know what I mean? But the most fucking hardcore political, you know, whatever, I don't give a fuck. When I worked for the Senate in Texas, the lieutenant governor of the Senate.
That always blows my mind. Did you know that, Danny?
No.
He worked after that horrific bomb, right? And you just thinking, this guy, like, what the fuck is with this guy? Like, he's out of his mind, the stories he's telling. He worked for the Senate.
What did you do in the Senate?
I was a reporter for the Senate, for the media department. I used to do an internet radio show every day that recapped.
So how come you don't bring those skills here?
I do.
Did you write any of your comedy on there?
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I had to... You know what I got to bring in? Fuck, I can't believe I never thought to bring in. Do we have a tape deck here? Can we play a tape?
No,
tape
it's satellite radio. It's not fucking 1987.
But is there any way we could play something if it was on a cassette tape?
Yeah, how many
Not
different
here.
generations of technology would you have to go through to resurrect an eight-track tape?
And then we'll tell you we don't want to do it. We changed our minds at the last minute.
We could probably do it across the street and convert it.
Well, this is the point. I have a cassette tape of all my outtakes from my radio show, because I would record the internet radio show and then post it. It wasn't a live thing. And it was the last thing I had to do every day. And these were really long days, 12, 13-hour days of just like, and it was all, I was swamped. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was brutal. And the last thing I had to do before I could leave was record my little recap show of what happened that day in the legislature. And I would try to rush through it to get the fuck out of there and get home. And I would fuck up so much. And I saved all my best outtakes of me freaking out.
Wait a minute, you did an internet radio, I mean, what was that, 2 years ago? I mean, how long has internet radio shows been around?
No, dude, it was 2001.
Jesus Christ. You were like one of the first settlers. Did you even have any like sort of competition? Was it you and one other guy?
It was on the website for the Senate. I mean, it was an in-house thing. It wasn't like, you know what I mean?
Do I have like Alzheimer's? When did like internet radio shows actually start coming out?
You know when it was, dude? You know when it was, Bill? Right when Roadrunner and cable internet and all that shit started to become like common. Like when people actually started getting.
Wait, what am I thinking? I remember 10 years ago when I lived with Bobby, he would show me horrific porn pictures.
Yeah.
When we lived together, we used to watch TV, and he'd find the most horrific thing ever, and I wouldn't be paying attention. He'd turn the computer around, and he'd just go, "Hey, Burr," and I'd just go to look over him. It'd be like some grandmother with her legs spread.
But look, the point is that the lieutenant governor at the time, he was at some sort of fundraising fund.
Dude, this is a whole other side of you.
Yeah,
the lieutenant governor.
He was at some fundraiser or something.
What does that mean, by the way?
He's the governor. What I learned was that the lieutenant governor, he's the guy that runs the Senate, basically. The governor is just a face man. The lieutenant governor is the guy that really has like the power.
The lieutenant governor is higher than the governor.
No. In stature, he's below the governor, but the governor is just really the face man. The lieutenant governor is the one that really...
He just reads the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is what I think happens with the president. I don't think the president really is doing anything, you know. He's
he's the
face man.
See, there you go. You're a little bit on my page.
I am a little bit on your page. But
okay.
This guy was at a fucking fundraising party, and it got out to the press that he said to a reporter or something, he goes... I'm tired of all the illegal immigrants coming in from Mexico. They're clogging up our hospitals. And he said all this shit. And he got fucking slammed for it, right? Slammed. And he had to have a press conference one day after the legislative session about what he said. And somebody goes, Lieutenant Governor, do you regret the statements you made about illegal immigrants? And he goes, no, I said it. I don't know if I should have said it or shouldn't have, but I don't look back. I don't regret things. I'm moving forward. That's it. I was like, God damn. Like, this dude, that's the way you fucking do it.
That's how you do it in Texas, man. You win there. You need to walk out with spurs on. And everybody's like, woo!
But I was like, that's how you got to do it. You're saying don't apologize. The minute you go, I shouldn't have said, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You're fucked.